delayed start to the season then. You won't need me to tell you why, this horrible disease. Fortunately, before the lockdown, the weather was fairly mild, so I was able to get most of the jobs done that needed to be. There was one or two left that I would have liked to have done, but hey ho. So when the lockdown finally ended, it was just a question of giving it a wash, slap on the anti-foul and launching. Of course, the wind's getting up a bit out there. Of course, there wasn't anywhere to go because nowhere was open. The marinas were shut, the pubs were shut, the shops were shut. So it was just a question of going out for the day, having a bob round the bay, getting the sails up and just having a nice time. On the plus side, the first mate was furloughed, so she was able to come out with me once or twice. Nice to have a little bit of company when you're out there. Now, as of next week, I think the 4th of July, everywhere is going to be open, the pubs, the marinas, and now the quarantine is lifted. There's the possibility of going across. I know France for sure, I'm fairly sure that Holland are available. I'm hoping Belgium will be the same. It'd be nice to get across there, get some French wine, some Dutch beer, and some Belgian chocolates. So looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed the video that follows, and if you do, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Enjoy. Thank you. I'm not going to go into detail and bore you with the minutiae of the winter work, so here's just a quick rundown of what I've done. First of all, I've repaired the curtains. The ropes have been in the washing machine, so don't tell her indoors or I shall be in trouble. I sanded back and revarnished the tiller. That's all looking nice and shiny bright now. I replaced the speaker. Yet again, I do tend to have a knack of giving it a kick every time I go down into the saloon. I've scrubbed and cleaned the cockpit cover. Got all the old teak oil that the previous owner had put on it. Scrubbed that all off. Brought it back to just the wood. Looking very nice and bright. Obviously the tow rail and the handrail I've cleaned and scrubbed up all the teak on that, and that's looking as it should. I've also installed an AIS system. This will tell me when I'm on a collision course. It will also tell me the kind of ship it is, and then I can make a decision whether I break out the cutlasses and the boarding ladders or just stay out of its way. I've also taken all the paint off the propeller. I just did this with my drill, some 80 grit sand and a couple of wire brush bits to go on the drill to get into those hard to get to places. Someone told me that if you give it 5 coats of egg white, it would keep the barnacles at bay. I thought they might be yanking my chain, so I remained rather sceptical, and I thought I can't be bothered anyway, so it's gone in just with the polish. I've had a few requests to explain a little bit more about the in-mast reefing, so I'm going to do a little demonstration here today. Now, pay attention because it is hideously complicated. Okay, we've got a yellow line, we've got a blue line, other colours are available. Basically the yellow line pulls the sail out and the blue line puts it away. The lines are fed back to the cockpit and they run all the way along through a pulley or two. From there the blue finds its way onto the roller. The yellow comes along again through the same pulleys where it comes up to the boom. From there it's led aft to the pulleys, and from there to clear the sail. Before you do anything, you will need to dump the main sheet and release the kicker. Next you need to position the boat so that the wind is coming over the port bow. This will make sure that the sail comes out nice and flat and even. All that you need to do now is release the in haul and pull on the out haul, and the sail will come out very easily. putting it away is the exact opposite. Just release the out haul and pull in on the in haul. Not sure why, but the River Stour and Orwell seem to be a mecca for jellyfish. There's hundreds of them. Not sure what this Chinook was doing there either. All the old familiar sights. Carry on, number one. These lobster pots seem to be all over the bay at the moment. For our constitutional, we thought we might take a little row around the marshes and up and down the creeks. Unfortunately, we're a little bit too early and the tide hasn't risen enough, and we kept running aground and we didn't get too far, but we must have worked off at least a donut. I don't think these birds are too pleased to see us. What monster is this that lies ahead? Looking pretty stormy all around. Guess who got lucky? Can't even see the cranes at Felix, so well, just about. Fortunately, they don't last too long. But then along comes another one. Looking a bit gloomy again. Decided to call it a day, and I'm going to go back onto the mooring and drink beer instead. They're coming at me from everywhere. I'd like to show you the worst of it, but I'm not going out in this. A nice hot Cornish pasty, storm food. This couldn't wait, could it? I've even had probably 5 back in the oven. Doesn't look like it's going to last much longer, another 10 minutes maybe. I love sailing, there's nothing like it. Ooh, bang, 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 bang. Not so good. Kaboom! cranes at Felixstowe taller than me. It's raining so hard it's flattening the waves. And then there were calm. Made the deck look nice and clean anyway. Someone's still getting it though. What a lazy seal. Sitting there doing nothing. Oh, have a stretch, boy. Have a stretch. Still a few storms about, but we've made it back. We're here in the calm. It's really quite warm now. Still feel a spit or two of rain, but anyway, beer time. That fouled seal's still sitting up there. Well, a fairly stormy day today. Thankfully not too many like them, but you got to put up with them when they come, and they're all part of the game. Anyway, it's turned into a most pleasant evening. Very light winds now. All these big clouds, very pretty. The dinner's in the oven, a nice snake and pygmy pie. There's some Jersey Royals and some baked beans to go with that, plus a glass of Chardonnay or two. Cheers, good health. Now that's what I call a cloud. Look at the size of that. Wow. And that's what I call a dinner. Pie, taters and beans. Nothing better. Looking much like a maintenance day today. Best place I think is here. Got a bit of painting to do, so I can get on with that. Another little job ticked off.